Paris Fashion Week is no stranger to spectacle. Every season, the city becomes a living runway, where designers, celebrities, and fashion insiders collide in a dazzling storm of glamour, rivalry, and artistry. Yet, amid all the flashing cameras and carefully curated outfits, there are rare moments when one person doesn't just attend the show, they own it. And this time, that person was Zendaya. The actress and style icon made jaws drop when she stepped into Louis Vuitton's latest Paris showcase, wearing a metallic mini dress that seemed less like fabric and more like liquid silver sculpted onto her body. It wasn't just an outfit, it was a statement, a declaration that Zendaya isn't just part of the fashion conversation, she is the conversation. But how did one look steal the entire week? What made this single dress dominate headlines, ignite social media, and turn Zendaya into the undisputed queen of Paris Fashion Week? To understand that, you need to look deeper, not just at the dress itself, but at Zendaya's uncanny ability to merge fashion, celebrity, and cultural influence into something unforgettable. The setting couldn't have been more cinematic. Louis Vuitton's show was already buzzing with anticipation. The brand had teased bold silhouettes, sharp metallic accents, and a theme that blurred the line between futurism and elegance. Attendees included Hollywood's finest, fashion editors, and influencers desperate for a moment in the spotlight. But the energy shifted the moment Zendaya arrived. The cameras went wild. Photographers jostled for position, flashes fired like fireworks, and social feeds lit up instantly. Because this wasn't just Zendaya in any designer gown. This was Zendaya in a metallic mini dress that captured both the futuristic essence of Louis Vuitton's collection and her own fearless sense of style. The look was short, daring, and glimmered under the venue's lights as if it had been forged from starlight. The cut was precise, structured yet playful. The metallic sheen didn't wash her out. Instead, it amplified her presence, making her stand out even among a room full of couture. Paired with sleek pointed heels and minimalist jewelry, the ensemble was bold without being overbearing. Zendaya understood what so many get wrong. In high fashion, balance is everything. And in that moment, she struck perfection. But here's the real secret. Zendaya's fashion dominance isn't just about clothes, it's about storytelling. Each of her looks carries a narrative, one that elevates her from actress to cultural icon. Think back to her viral Cinderella-inspired gown at the Met Gala, or the daring archive Versace dress she wore on the red carpet, or her subtle nods to 90s glam at award shows. Every outfit is curated not just for beauty but for impact, sparking conversations that ripple through the fashion world and beyond. At Louis Vuitton, the metallic mini wasn't just a nod to futurism, it was a reminder of Zendaya's ability to shape the present. She represents the merging of Hollywood stardom, Gen Z influence, and timeless elegance, all wrapped in one package. The moment she stepped into that show, it wasn't just Paris Fashion Week anymore, it was Zendaya's Fashion Week. Social media exploded almost instantly. Within minutes, clips of Zendaya walking into the venue went viral on TikTok. Twitter, or X as it's now known, was flooded with memes, stan edits, and declarations like, "Paris Fashion Week is over, Zendaya won." On Instagram, fashion accounts posted the look on repeat, dissecting every detail from the hemline to her makeup palette. Even rival celebrities and stylists couldn't resist chiming in, acknowledging that this was a moment that would dominate headlines for days. And dominate it did. Vogue, Elle, Harper's Bazaar, all the major fashion publications ran features, declaring Zendaya the undisputed highlight of the season. Louis Vuitton, of course, basked in the attention. For the brand, dressing Zendaya was a masterstroke of marketing. Because when she wears your collection, it isn't just a runway piece, it becomes a cultural moment. But let's zoom out for a second. Why does Zendaya, more than almost any other celebrity, have this effect? The answer lies in her evolution. Zendaya started as a Disney Channel star. Back then, her style was fresh but cautious, appropriate for a young actress navigating fame. Yet as she matured, she took risks, big risks. With the help of her stylist, Law Roach, she transformed herself into a fashion powerhouse. From vintage archive looks to experimental haute couture, Zendaya carved out a reputation not for playing it safe, but for redefining what red carpet fashion could be. This reputation has made her unpredictable in the best way possible. When Zendaya arrives, people pay attention because they know she won't just blend in. She'll shift the tone of the entire event. And at Paris Fashion Week, that's exactly what she did. Now, some might argue, wasn't she simply wearing a metallic dress like others on the runway? What made it different? The difference was in execution. Zendaya has this ability to embody a look, not just wear it. Her confidence, her poise, and honestly, her aura, transform clothes into statements. Many models walked the runway in stunning outfits that day, but when Zendaya entered, the metallic fabric didn't just shine, it actually radiated. The difference between fashion and iconography is presence, and Zendaya has it in spades. Critics have also noted the symbolism of the metallic dress. In an age where fashion is grappling with sustainability, futurism, and the blurring of gender norms, metallic fabrics evoke both strength and innovation. On Zendaya, the look suggested resilience and progress, a fitting metaphor for her career and, well, the state of modern celebrity. She wasn't just wearing Louis Vuitton, she was wearing the future. Of course, no fashion moment exists without whispers of rivalry. Paris Fashion Week is as much about competition as it is about creativity. Other celebrities arrived in glamorous looks, hoping to make their mark. Yet, by the end of the night, it was clear who the headlines belonged to. It's not that Zendaya outshined everyone, it's that she existed in her own lane entirely. The others looked stunning. Zendaya looked legendary. And that's where her true power lies. In an industry where trends shift overnight, Zendaya has become timeless by being fearless. She doesn't follow the conversation, she leads it. Every appearance, every outfit, every carefully curated moment builds upon the legend she's creating in real time. The metallic mini at Louis Vuitton wasn't just another pretty dress at another fashion week. It was a reminder of why Zendaya has become the defining fashion star of her generation. She's not just attending shows, she's rewriting the narrative of what it means to be a modern-style icon. As the cameras flashed and the internet buzzed, one thing became clear. Paris Fashion Week will have many highlights, but none quite like this. Years from now, when people talk about the defining fashion moments of the 2020s, this image of Zendaya shimmering in metallic brilliance will be among them. Because in that moment, she wasn't just an actress, or even just a celebrity in designer clothing. She was the future of fashion, bold, unapologetic, unforgettable. And so the question isn't whether Zendaya stole Paris Fashion Week. The question is whether Paris Fashion Week will ever truly belong to anyone else again. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Zendaya's unforgettable Louis Vuitton moment, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more fashion deep dives, and hit the bell so you never miss the stories behind the world's most iconic style moments.